Welcome to Trivia Quiz Challenge. Have fun with our quiz. Please subscribe for more. This time, you get 50 general knowledge questions across 4 levels: easy, medium, hard, and impossible. Keep track of your score and tell us in the comments how many you got right. Let's start with the easy level. Which gas gives soft drinks their fizz? A. Nitrogen. B. Oxygen. C. Carbon dioxide. Correct. Carbon dioxide gives soft drinks their fizz. The bubbles form because the gas escapes when pressure is released. Which fruit is dried to make raisins? A. Apricot. B. Grape. C. Plum. Right. Raisins are dried grapes. Drying fruit concentrates its sugars and changes its texture completely. Which fruit has seeds on the outside? A. Apple. B. Strawberry. C. Banana. Correct. A strawberry has its seeds on the outside. A single strawberry can carry around 200 tiny seeds on its surface. Which force keeps planets in orbit around stars? A. Magnetism. B. Friction. C. Gravity. Right. Gravity keeps planets in orbit around stars. The same force also shapes galaxies, moons, and black holes. Which vitamin is produced by sunlight on skin? A. Vitamin A. B. Vitamin D. C. Vitamin C. Right. Sunlight helps your skin produce vitamin D. It plays an important role in bone health and immune function. Which element makes bananas a famous source of nutrients? A. Potassium. B. Calcium. C. Iron. Correct. Bananas are well known for potassium. Potassium helps muscles and nerves work properly. Which famous wall once divided Berlin? A. Iron Wall. B. Hadrian's Wall. C. Berlin Wall. Correct. The Berlin Wall divided the city for decades. Families, streets, and even neighborhoods were split by the barrier. Which insect turns into a butterfly later? A beetle. B. Caterpillar. C. Grasshopper. Correct. A caterpillar later becomes a butterfly. Its transformation is one of nature's most famous life cycles. What do you call a baby goat? A kid. B. Foal. C. Cub. Right. A baby goat is called a kid. Young goats can stand and move around shortly after birth. Which organ filters blood to make urine? A. Kidney. B. Stomach. C. Intestine. Correct. The kidneys filter blood to make urine. Your kidneys process a huge volume of blood every single day. Which city is served by Heathrow Airport? A. Dublin. B. London. C. Manchester. Correct. Heathrow Airport serves London. It has long been one of the busiest international airports in the world. Which city is known for the Opera House on its harbor? A. Sydney. B. Auckland. C. Cape Town. Correct. Sydney is famous for that opera house. Its roof design was inspired by sails and shells. Great start. Now let's move into the medium level. Which country is famous for Machu Picchu? A. Peru. B. Chile. C. Bolivia. Correct. Machu Picchu is in Peru. The site sits high in the Andes and stayed hidden from the outside world for centuries. Which country has the city of Marrakesh? A. Egypt. B. Morocco. C. Tunisia. Right. Marrakesh is a famous city in Morocco. Its markets are known for spices, textiles, and vivid colors. Which empire built the Colosseum in Rome? A. Greek Empire. B. Roman Empire. C. Ottoman Empire. Correct. The Roman Empire built the Colosseum. It could hold tens of thousands of spectators for public events. Which desert is famous for being extremely dry? A. Atacama Desert. B. Kalahari Desert. C. Mojave Desert. Correct. The Atacama Desert is one of the driest places on Earth. Some weather stations there have gone years without recording rain. Which layer protects Earth from harmful UV rays? A. Troposphere. B. Magnetosphere. C. Ozone layer. Correct. The ozone layer helps block harmful UV rays. Without it, sunlight would be far more dangerous to life on land. Which ancient city was buried by Vesuvius? A. Athens, B. Pompeii, C. Sparta. Correct. Pompeii was buried by Vesuvius. The eruption preserved streets, homes, and even food for nearly 2,000 years. Which animal is the largest marsupial? A. Koala, B. Red kangaroo, C. Wombat. Correct. The red kangaroo is the largest marsupial. A powerful kick from one can be dangerous even to large predators. Which country is home to the fjords of Geiranger? A. Norway, B. Sweden, C. Iceland. Correct. Geiranger Fjord is in Norway. Its steep cliffs and waterfalls make it one of the world's most dramatic fjord landscapes. Which part of a volcano is molten rock below ground? A. Magma, B. Ash, C. Lava. Correct. Molten rock below ground is called magma. Once it reaches the surface, it is called lava instead. Which bone is commonly called the collarbone? A. Scapula, B. Femur, C. Clavicle. Right. The collarbone is the clavicle. It is one of the few long bones that lies horizontally in the body. Which country has the capital city of Wellington? A. Australia, B. New Zealand, C. Ireland. Correct. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Auckland is larger, but Wellington is the political center. Which language has the most native speakers? A. Mandarin Chinese, B. English, C. Spanish. Correct. Mandarin Chinese has the most native speakers. More than 900 million people speak it as their first language. What is the largest island in the Mediterranean? A. Cyprus, B. Sicily, C. Sardinia. Correct. Sicily is the largest Mediterranean island. It sits near Mount Etna, one of Europe's most active volcanoes. Nice work so far. The hard level gets trickier. Which planet rotates on its side? A. Uranus, B. Neptune, C. Venus. Right. Uranus rotates on its side. Its extreme tilt likely came from a massive collision long ago. What is the tallest grass in the world? A. Wheat, B. Sugarcane, C. Bamboo. Correct. Bamboo is the tallest grass in the world. Some species can grow almost a meter in a single day. Which scale ranks minerals by hardness? A Mohs scale, B. Kelvin scale, C. Fujita scale. Right. The Mohs scale ranks minerals by hardness. Diamond sits at the top with a hardness value of 10. Which blood type is known as the universal recipient? A. O negative, B. AB positive, C. A positive. Right. AB positive is the universal recipient type. People with this blood type can receive red cells from all major groups. Which bird has the largest wingspan today? A. Albatross, B. Condor, C. Pelican. Right. The albatross has the largest wingspan of any living bird. Some wandering albatrosses stretch well over 3 meters across. Which artist is famous for cutting off part of his ear? A. Claude Monet, B. Vincent van Gogh, C. Pablo Picasso. Right. Vincent van Gogh is famous for that dramatic story. He created more than 2,000 artworks despite struggling through much of his life. Which part of the cell contains genetic material? A. Ribosome, B. Nucleus, C. Membrane. Correct. The nucleus contains most of the cell's genetic material. It acts like the control center for many cell activities. Which branch of science studies earthquakes? A. Seismology, B. Ecology, C. Meteorology. Correct. Seismology is the study of earthquakes. Scientists use seismic waves to learn about Earth's deep interior. Which country has the ancient site of Angkor Wat? A. Thailand, B. Laos, C. Cambodia. Correct. Angkor Wat is in Cambodia. It began as a Hindu temple and later became a major Buddhist site. Which scientist is known for radioactivity research? A. Rosalind Franklin, B. Marie Curie. C. Jane Goodall. Right. Marie Curie is famous for pioneering radioactivity research. She was the first person to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences. Which country is famous for the city of Salzburg? A. Germany. B. Austria. C. Switzerland. Correct. Salzburg is in Austria. The city is strongly linked with Mozart and Baroque architecture. Which tree is famous for producing cork? A. Cork oak. B. Pine tree. C. Olive tree. Correct. Cork comes mainly from the cork oak tree. Its bark can be harvested without killing the tree. Which storm scale is used for hurricanes? A. Beaufort scale. B. Saffir-Simpson scale. C. Richter scale. Correct. Hurricanes use the Saffir-Simpson scale. It rates storms mainly by sustained wind speed and damage potential. If you're still here, welcome to the impossible level. Which metal is the best electrical conductor? A. Copper. B. Silver. C. Aluminum. Right. Silver is the best electrical conductor. That is why it performs so well, even though copper is used more often. Which gland helps regulate body metabolism? A. Pituitary gland. B. Adrenal gland. C. Thyroid gland. Correct. The thyroid gland helps regulate metabolism. It releases hormones that influence energy use, temperature, and growth. Which part of the brain controls balance? Amygdala. B. Hippocampus. C. Cerebellum. Correct. The cerebellum helps control balance. It also fine-tunes movement, posture, and coordination. Which scientist developed the first polio vaccine? A. Alexander Fleming. B. Louis Pasteur. C. Jonas Salk. Correct. Jonas Salk developed the first polio vaccine. His work helped change polio from a feared disease into a preventable one. Which moon of Saturn is known for methane lakes? A. Europa. B. Io. C. Titan. Correct. Titan is known for lakes of liquid methane. It is the only moon in our solar system with a thick atmosphere. Which city is famous for the Blue Mosque? A. Istanbul. B. Athens. C. Cairo. Correct. The Blue Mosque is in Istanbul. It gets its nickname from the blue tiles inside the building. Which continent includes the country of Suriname? A. Africa. B. Asia. C. South America. Correct. Suriname is in South America. It is one of the smallest independent countries on that continent. Which ocean current warms Western Europe? A. Labrador Current. B. Canary Current. C. Gulf Stream. Right. The Gulf Stream helps warm Western Europe. It carries enormous amounts of heat across the Atlantic Ocean. Which scientist explained gravity with general relativity? A. Galileo Galilei. B. Nikola Tesla. C. Albert Einstein. Correct. Albert Einstein explained gravity with general relativity. His theory describes gravity as the bending of space and time. Which animal is famous for building coral reefs? A. Jellyfish. B. Coral polyp. C. Starfish. Right. Tiny coral polyps build coral reefs. Entire reef systems are made by countless small animals working over centuries. Which country is home to Lake Bled? A. Croatia. B. Serbia. C. Slovenia. Correct. Lake Bled is in Slovenia. Its small island church makes it one of Europe's most photographed lakes. Which layer of skin is the outermost one? A. Epidermis. B. Dermis. C. Hypodermis. Correct. The epidermis is the outermost skin layer. Your body constantly renews it by shedding old skin cells. How many did you get right? Let me know in the comments. It would mean so much to me if you support my channel. So don't forget to like and follow for more quizzes.